What's going on, everybody? We've been going through our $20 IEM Rampage recently. So we've already done the Zero, the Critical Zero 2s, the OLAs, and what am I leaving out? The Chew 2s. So let's round it out with the awesome Wan'er SG by Tangzu. Boxing like. You get this beautiful box here, and then you just drop it down. And what I really like is you get a cleaning cloth inside. So you get this beautiful cloth, and that covers up your IEMs. So your IEMs are inside there. Then you lift this off, and you'll have a box that has your cables and your box that has your ear tips. As you can see with the unboxing, presentation-wise, they did a really good job with this IEM. And it's also a very good-looking IEM. You've got this cool little design on the faceplate, and if you shine light up in here, you can actually see the little dynamic driver working. When it comes to the cord, very happy with the cord. It's not a bad cord at all, and I haven't had any problems with it. It's braided, and it's a pretty nice cord. Putting it in, you can see that it actually has an elevated part there, so it's pretty easy to slide the cable on the IEM. And then fitting it, no problem. Got a nice seal, and it's a very comfortable feeling IEM. So fit and finish is very nice. I believe this is plasticky, but it's a nice sturdy plastic. And again, getting this in and out is pretty simple, except when I'm doing it on video because I can't see it, but boom, there we go. Slide it in, and it feels pretty durable. So how do the Wan'er SGs sound? I use multiple songs in testing, headphones and IEMs, and the first song that I used was Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly with these. And I was struck by how warm and awesome they sounded, but what really hit me was they remind me of back in the day, yes, I'm old, of my Sony Walkman with my tapes, just listening to music, and the sound that they have for me just kind of went retro. So I started there, and I started going back to old Duran Duran and music like that. And then I went to 60s and 70s soul music. I did some blues music. I did some old sounding rock and roll music, like old Beatles and stuff. And the tuning on these is actually really awesome for that type of music. They have a very cool tune where it's not a lot of sub bass, but you've got some mid bass pushed, and sometimes it bleeds over into the mids. The mids are a little bit forward, but not too much. The highs are a little bit dark on the dark side, but they're not like, they still have a little bit sheen to them, so they're not pushed. They're just laid back there. But it's got such a laid back, awesome tune. And when you just want something to just chill with and just kind of reminisce, I don't know, be nostalgic, these are really, 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 really good for that. They're not going to be the most clear. You're not going to get like the best tonality. The timbre is actually really good, but you're not going to get like the best of the best. Like they really do fit in really well with the $20 IEMs because there's so many different sound signatures at the $20 price point. Like we talked about, the Zeros have like really, really high treble. We talked about the Zero 2s have really good bass, mid bass, and sub bass. It's just, but it's really tuned evenly. What do we talk about? The Olas have like an L shape where they have like sub bass push, but everything else is pretty flat. And then the Chews are V-shaped, and then you've got these little warm buddies. So what a cool time to live in when it comes to sound, especially at the $20 price point, because you have multiple IEMs with different sound signatures, but they all sound really good. And as a consumer, it's easy to find something that you like. So if you want something laid back with a nice warm feeling that's just awesome, it's definitely these. So would I recommend these Wan'ers from Tangzu? Yes, I definitely would. I think they're a really good looking IEM. They're a fun IEM where the sound isn't, it's tuned in such a way where it's very laid back. It's a little bit warm. There's a little bit of, again, bleed over into the mids, but it's just such, I don't know, it reminds me of the past in a sense where, you know, lots of times want to hear clarity, or we want to hear separation, we want to hear this, but sometimes we just want to hear music and present it well. And I think the tuning on these is just awesome for that. It's just a nice laid back, beautiful sound. You're not going to get all the technicals, you're not going to get all the separation, all that stuff. It's just very, very good sounding, very, very good tuning. And sometimes that's all that matters. And I'm still blown away at the $20 price point that you have so many options. And this is an excellent option. So if you just want something laid back with a little bit of a warmer sound and enjoyable and fun, just fun IEM to listen to, I would definitely get these Wan'ers. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time.